Hi friends, and welcome to reorganizing my bookshelves for the first time in like a year. I am super duper excited about this because when I was moving into my apartment, I didn't fully set up my bookshelves 100% the way that I wanted to, just because I wanted everything to be moved in and to be fully settled. And now that I am fully settled, I've been here for like 7 or 8 months at this point, I want my bookshelves to look the way that I want them and in a way that I love them. And the last time that I did my bookshelf reorganization, when I was still living at home, I really took my time with it and fell in love with it. So I want to attempt to do that with this reorganization as well and be super intentional. So that's the plan. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I think I'm just going to start with one section, and once I have like a broader view, we'll go over all of that. But I just wanted to kickstart this video. Let's get into reorganizing my bookshelves. Round 2. Okay, I think this is the area that I'm going to focus my attention on, primarily the horror manga section. So ideally in my head, this whole thing will be manga, this entire shelf. So the graphic novels are going to relocate. Not entirely sure where, but they're gonna get reshelved somewhere else. So I'm just trying to decide if I want to do horror and then like light shoujo and then horror again, potentially. I'm not sure. I think maybe, and then I can literally just keep this shelf as is. I think that's going to be the plan.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.
Okay, scratch that. I've already had a new idea. So I think what I'm gonna do so that I can keep these balanced and I can keep my graphic novels and my manga somewhat together, I'm gonna make this shelf horror manga. So it can be horror manga and horror manga. And then for now, I'll do manga and then graphic novels, because that will be 3, and then those. But eventually, because I know I'm going to acquire more manga, I'll do manga, and then graphic novels and graphic novels. That's the plan. That way I can have some sort of semblance of symmetry. And then this is gonna go up above, because a lot of these were gifts, so I don't want to get rid of it because it feels rude, but I also don't want it in the background of my videos anymore. So
A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. My way. in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
I think this is the final look for these 6 shelves, which I'm really excited about. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, I'm going to be unhauling books as I go along. So I did unhaul 8 books on those shelves. So feeling good about that. They're looking at my shelves because I can see every single book on it now, where at my mom's house, like, there were books above my head that I couldn't see and didn't see often. I want to be getting rid of the ones that I don't want to read and hold no sentimental value to me. So, like, I probably won't ever read Geronimo Stilton again, but it holds so much sentimental value for me that I'm going to keep it. But the 8 books that I have, just don't care about. So, gonna unhaul them. So yeah, I will probably start to stack over in the corner of my dining room, but I feel much better about the way that these look. And now this shelf is completely middle grade, so I also included some of my middle grade graphic novel shelves because I realized that they weren't all gonna fit up here, obviously. So middle grade graphic novels are also down here as well. Feeling much better. And can we just take a second for my Junji Ito shelf? It's just everything I could ever want. Truly, truly. It's beautiful. So stoked. All right, friends. It's been so long since I started this bookshelf organization. I intended to have it done like the first day. And it's probably been like 2, maybe even 3 weeks. So today is the day that I finish this because I'm so tired of looking at my shelves and how messy they are. So I think what I'm honestly gonna do is pull everything off, which I was trying to avoid, but I think I'm gonna pull everything off of my shelves and finally reorganize them and take my time with it. Just put on an audiobook and see how we go. See how long it takes me. Yeah. I think I have a general idea, and I'll walk you through everything that I've done up to this point before I actually get started with the rest of the time lapse. But until the after shot of my shelves, this should be the last clip of me talking. Well, after I show you what I have, and then it should just be a time lapse and the final product. So let's go while I still have the energy and motivation and drive to do it. Okay, so these are my shelves, right? I have 6 of them, 2 of the half ones and 4 of these taller ones. And I've started to put some of my fantasy books over here and move my romance. I was putting romance over here and I moved my manga to where the fantasy is now, but I decided to put my manga back. So this is all horror, darker manga, and then graphic novels and my more lighthearted shoujo manga is there. And then these are classics and poetry, and then my literary contemporary adult fiction goes right there. So I think what I'm gonna do, I moved my mystery thriller shelves over here, and I think that this is all going to be romance. Basically, I'm going to swap what I had and then also rearrange each individual shelf. Yeah, I feel the fantasy because the fantasy covers are naturally so dark, I'm gonna put them over here where it gets more light in the room, and I think that will make me like the setup more. And then up here I intend to do an office theme type of setup, kind of like how I did over there. So yeah, okay, let's roll the time lapse and get my audiobook set up so that this can just be done. transformation is finally complete. My shelves are finally done. And I actually really like them. It's not my favorite bookshelf reorganization that I've ever done for sure, but I still am happy. Oh, if I could speak. I'm still happy with how they turned out, which was the goal. And I would be fine to do a bookshelf tour of these, but before, like, I didn't really want to. I didn't feel the motivation to do that, so bother me in the comments about doing a bookshelf tour, but I am honestly really pleased with the final result. It didn't turn out perfectly. Like, over here I have some fantasy, and the goal was to keep all of the genres together, but I just ran out of shelf space over there, so it went over here, but I did it so that all of the more colorful spines were over here at least, so it still lightens up the room quite a bit. And then a majority of my fantasy is over there, like I wanted it to be. And overall, I think that they look really cool, and all of my newer books have a home. And I even have some room to grow on some of the shelves, definitely not all of them. And I got to face some books outward, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, overall, I can't really complain. Hopefully I will actually do a bookshelf tour very soon. But for now, thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me through this process. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. My watch just told me it's time to go to bed, so it's actually time to read. Also, I didn't do like the office part of the shelf that I still plan on doing, but once that eventually happens, I'll put it in my bookshelf tour. I just didn't have the energy tonight, and I'm also supposed to be filming a 24-hour readathon, so I actually have to go back to reading because I don't have any more audiobooks. But anyway, like I said a million times, thank you. I love you all so much. I hope you're doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise, and I really hope to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.